According to a news reported by the Eastern Broadcasting Company in 2016, it is common in all-you-can-eat restaurants that customers usually order large amounts of food without finishing it. This is really ironic, because there are still lots of people suffering from hunger around the world. To solve this problem, the government has made some policies, such as converting them into animal feed and transforming them into compost. Nevertheless, it seems so workable, but it doesn't work as well as we expect. Shen Baoli, who is the senior specialist from Home Max Union, said that food scrap accounting for 1/4 of our garbage that is burned automatically. It means that the recycle policies do not aim as well, and there are still lots of waste or even left unsolved.
We came out of 2 purposes and 3 questions. First, to figure out the causes of food waste, we wonder what customers' typical behaviors are in all-you-can-eat restaurant. Second, to know how much food they really waste and whether customers' thoughts and knowledge results in food waste problems or not. Therefore, we used the following method to complete our study. In our survey, we found 315 participants to fill out our questionnaire. The first 64% of our participants are female. 48.8% of them are under 18 years old, and 55% of our participants are students. Questionnaire is our instrument. It consists of 4 sections. The first and second section aim to figure out the extra dining situation by asking our participants' experiences. The third section is to realize whether customers know that they have wasted huge amount of food in all-you-can-eat restaurant. The last section is to understand customers' knowledge about all-you-can-eat restaurant. As for data collection and analysis, we use Google Forms to design an online questionnaire. After getting the statistics, we use Excel to analyze and create the charts. Now, let's move on to our next section, findings and discussion.
Our first research purpose is to understand customers' typical behaviors in all-you-can-eat restaurants in terms of their dining purpose, incentives, and ordering behaviors. As the figure shows, about 98% of the respondents have been to all-you-can-eat restaurants, and 43% of them are for the purpose of reunion. Next, why are customers attracted to all-you-can-eat restaurants? As the chart shows, all-you-can-eat restaurants appeal to customers mainly because they provide plenty of food choices, and the size of portion is large enough. Our data shows that 60% of the respondents who have been to all-you-can-eat restaurants left food uneaten. What's more, 50% of them left over a quarter of their meal. As each customer leaves a small amount of food uneaten, it adds up to a large amount of food scrap. Food scrap accumulates meal after meal, which results in serious food waste in all-you-can-eat restaurants. To solve this problem, many all-you-can-eat restaurants have announced that if customers leave too much food uneaten, they will be penalized and have to pay a fine. But, in fact, only 6% of them were penalized. This suggests that all-you-can-eat restaurants do not enforce their punish policy strictly. Next, we are going to talk about the second and third research questions.
Our second research purpose is to understand how customers' thoughts and knowledge are related to food waste problems. We can see that over half of the respondents agree that the more food they eat in the all-you-can-eat restaurants, the more worthwhile it is. Next, more than half of the respondents also agree that it is worthwhile to eat in an all-you-can-eat restaurant where they can get as much food to eat as they want. With these ideas, customers usually keep ordering food, not for getting full, but to satisfy the belief of value for money. Thus, a lot of food is wasted unconsciously. In this light, customers do bring about food waste problems in all-you-can-eat restaurants. We also wonder how many people know the food waste problem is serious in all-you-can-eat restaurants. We found that only 6% of our respondents know how all-you-can-eat restaurants deal with unused food. They believe that the all-you-can-eat restaurant will throw the food waste away in the end. Indeed, a government agency has reported that, on average, 500 metric tons of food is wasted per month. In fact, this fact is only known by 4% of our respondents. This is the end of our finding and discussion. Before ending our presentation, we will make conclusions and suggestions.
To sum up, customers usually choose all-you-can-eat restaurants to have meals because they provide a variety of food choices and big portions. Moreover, many customers wasted food in all-you-can-eat restaurants, but few of them were penalized. In addition to typical behaviors, those also play an important role while customers order and devour food. Lastly, we found that only few of them know how all-you-can-eat restaurants deal with uneaten food and the amount of food wasted. That means customers know little about the seriousness of food waste problems. Those are the reasons which result in more food wasted unknowingly.